What's up, everybody? So we're back in the shop. We are facing the R34 Blue car finally. So the plan last video you guys watched was we find out turbo was broken, and while we're taking everything off, might as well get painted everything and make it nice, so we don't have to ever touch it again for a while. So we went to go to drop it off. We got stuff came back from him. It's all powder coated, so we're gonna basically take it off and see how it looks. That's the manifold, downpipe, and turbo. And next thing we have to do now is we gotta put this turbo together and send it back to Precision so they can rebuild the turbo finally. So today we're gonna put this together, take a look at it, and wait for them to come back. And hopefully we can put this thing on here, once they come back. So other thing, when I went to go on see my boy, the guy that bought my R34 GTR, he gave me this one for the oil cap, which I can use because I have OEM right now. This is a Nismo one, so just little tip, I do this all the time with the sticker, like if you have a Tomei one or whatever. First thing you do is screw this on and you put sticker on so it's not crooked. Long time ago, when on that Skyline of mine, I put the sticker on, turning it, and it's like always on sideways. I'm like, ah. So first put this one on, and then when it's done, put the sticker on. Just little professional tip right here. So we're gonna put this one on. That looks straight. Look straight. Come on.
Perfect.
Nice. Dialed.
Look at that. Right on the money. Fix for once. Yeah, exactly. A sticker.
So we are putting this together. We're gonna bolt this thing down together. So we're gonna send it out. Put it in the nice snap-on box so it's so strong, and then
Snap-on box.
this thing is snap-on box.
This thing is a snap-on box?
Yeah, bro.
No way. How much you changed? How much? 30 bucks?
Yeah.
Snap-on box?
Yeah. Dude, I get this box like 10 of them a week, dude.
10?
Yeah.
Dude,
you know where it goes? Trash can. Usually, but
you have to finance those boxes.
yeah.
Alright, so turbo's all assembled together, and we're gonna pack this up and ship it away.
Over so that way they can finally rebuild it. So let's get to it.
And like I said before, they've been absolutely great. Like, they respond so fast to us through email, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
So
it really is crazy. Like,
their customer service is unbelievable.
yeah.
So they said 2-week turnaround time. So we hope we get that back within time, so we can put this back together for staggered.
Right.
And then
yeah. That's the plan.
That's the plan. So I want to show you guys these and just share my opinion about these, because honestly I was so questionable about this color, but it actually came out pretty good. Check this out. It looks really nice. So like at first when I was talking to Yuki about this, I thought like burnt bronze would look good, like a new exhaust color, and then it kind of like turns bronze and kind of, it's like a matte finish. But this like matte, shiny, like black looks really good. So what do you guys think? You guys like the color of these manifolds? Because I think they look great. So now since we got these back, they're gonna go back in the car. The turbo is still being packed, so that's gonna be sent out. And hopefully within the next 2 weeks, we're gonna get this turbo back and send this thing off to the dyno and dyno this thing, see if we can tune it.
Yeah, that was it.
The guy's all nervous trying to lift up his own car.
Yeah.
We already had an incident doing this. Last time you left that jack on the Ethernet, it fell on top of the jack.
That was a good day.
That was a great day. So we're gonna lift up the car. He's lifting up the car so we can do the wastegate and put the pipes on.
Wow, you got it right.
I got it right. I said blow off like 3 times already. So this is like what, the 3rd clip? So we're gonna put the pipes on this thing, but the downpipe has to go on first, I believe, because these have to go around the downpipe, and it's kind of tricky because when you put these on first without the downpipe, you can't tell if this is gonna touch or not, and if it's like in the way. So we're gonna lift up the car, which is what he's doing right now, in a very sketchy spot. You got jacks underneath there or what?
Yeah. No, yeah, we do.
He is the jack, and so that's the deal for now.
I'm not scratching anything.
Do you want me to help you out there?
No, we're good.
All right. So
Need to put jacks down.
he's got it apparently. You can see it right now. He's using his foot. All right. You said it's a wastegate, right?
Yes.
A wastegate. Okay. So I'm trying to put the pipes onto the wastegate, but it's such a pain in the ass working on V-Vans. It's such a pain in the ass.
Yuki had to have dual wastegate.
Dual wastegate, just because he wanted to. He couldn't have just had one, but no. So putting these on, pain in the ass, of course, because you gotta line it up perfectly. So we're gonna put this pipe on. I have this wastegate out here, so I'm gonna put the V-band on this one outside. Then slowly put it in there. Hopefully it all fits together nicely, and then we can tighten it. Just gotta put the turbo on. So I think before we put the turbo on, everything looks nice. We should probably tighten everything up before we put the turbo on, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, so we're gonna do that.
Yep.
And then we're gonna put that and then put everything back together. There's vacuum lines that we gotta figure out where they go. So it's a work in progress, but it is what it is.
For me, other hand, we have this blown up Nismo lower control arm. No, not lower control arm, tension rod.
Nismo sucks.
Yeah. So we are putting downgrading to OEM from my S15.
Downgrading.
Yeah. I just want this car to drive, so you know, let's not blown up this and then break all my front bumper or something. Let's not have that. That's cutting it. Look.
What's that?
Big crushing it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm working on this one while Mike is having fun with the exhaust here.
Putting this thing in the press.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like we're kind of done here, but we're not. We're really not. This is literally just the beginning of it.
Yep.
So we are just currently mocking up the entire thing. This is literally all loose. All of this is loose. There's nothing attaching anything.
This one we had to move it because the guy don't know. The guy that reviewed it don't know, so he put it like there.
Yeah.
So we just these are loose, so you move it. It's gonna match here. Look
So
like.
we're gonna match it right here. This is supposed to match here. I moved the downpipe up a little bit just to fit there a little better, but we still have to torque down the manifold. We still gotta put the vacuum lines on the wastegate.
Wastegate. Wow.
Wow, I got it. And
then we got this O2 sensor that gotta go in, which is
yeah, the
easy
O2
stuff,
sensor, but it's like literally right there, so who cares? So we just gotta put the vibrant clamp on. Is that broken, by the way?
No,
it's not. Okay.
No. Hope
So
no. It's $150 clamp. Like,
it's
how
too,
can it go broke on that?
it's too
Right?
fancy.
Yeah.
It's way too fancy.
I don't think it can go break.
That's the deal with it now, and then after I think we get this all together, before we put this turbo on, I'm going to drill out the little outlet thing here before I forget. So
well, forget, you have to mount it before going anyway, because the oil drain on the bottom.
yeah, so I mean we have to take this turbo out anyways.
So what we have to do is we have to hold this up and you put the oil line, and
On
then
the bottom, yeah. So right here is the oil drain line. You can barely kind of see it right there. You see the little screw, but yeah, that's about it. All right, so everything's nice and bolted in now. The wastegates are on, and the manifold's on, and we got the downpipe on in the place where it needs to be. So I'm moving on over to the oil outlet right here. So the reason why this needs to be drilled out is because, so the dial caliper isn't on, but this, if you can see, is at like 12.9, 12.6 for the actual outlet, and on the turbo, the outlet itself as 15.6, 15.9. So this outlet is too small. So this needs to be drilled out, which is what a lot of people do now. And then that should prevent it from backing up the oil in the turbo. And they said it would blow out this seal, which it did, and cause any back pressure. So that should fix that problem, and then we should be able to put this turbo back in. All right, so I just drilled this out. So this is about 15.6 millimeters now. So as you can see, 15.6. So this is what stops it from backing up in the turbo. So this fixes that problem. So let's continue on putting everything back together.
Look like someone is having fun over here.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not. See this right here?
Yep, the boats.
I've been on this for like 15 minutes already.
That's what you think, but it's actually been 3 hours now.
3 hours already.
Dude, that
trying
boat-
to put in a stupid turbo.
Hurry up so we can hear this thing.
You're right.
Not tonight. Alright, obviously you can see it's a new day for us. Today is not a good day again. I'm done. We're gonna pat it out. Look, took off the bumper already.
This
We're
guy.
done.
This guy.
Now with this guy. But that's a joke. Well, the reason why I took out the bumper is, you know, when we put it on the trailer to get tuned, I don't want to damage my front bumper because that's a very expensive one. We leave it off, right? I think we are ready to start. We got this piping in, right, since last night.
Yeah, last night, pain in the ass.
So I think at this point, tighten these, right? I mean, you don't have to. Tighten these, check the oil, and then we're gonna start it. And hope God no more smoke crazy stuff happening. But we are working on the Nismo corner lights. You would think it just go slide on. Nope. So I had to take off the front wheel, right? So if you look at this, I had to take off this clip here, right? And goes in, and then you tighten it from inside. So now it's not gonna come out, but it's pain in the ass. Like I had to kind of shave it to fit pretty good. These are OEM Nismo fender, OEM Nismo light, and I just couldn't get it to go on without like pushing in and probably clip in, but I didn't want to break no fender, so
How much are those turn signals each?
it's like $100 for all together.
Oh my god.
For a goddamn light, small, tiny too. But anyway, I got it on, pretty proud. So we're gonna put the wheels back, do the other side, and then start the car.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. This, so he got this on by himself,
Yep.
which I was
But-
really surprised. But yeah,
on the bottom, it's not lined up.
yeah,
So-
there's no flex pipe on
Yep,
this.
so this, you know, when he did the exhaust, he didn't think to put the flex pipe. Even I know that you should put, but anyway. So what flex pipe does is you have flex, and it's not too much hose into the exhaust manifold, so it doesn't crack on you when you're on, you know, when you're on the bumpy road here. So we're gonna go get tuned, but he's gonna do exhaust because we're gonna have to adjust it in the back anyway. If you remember our episode from a while back, the bumper and exhaust out, it doesn't fit right. So we're gonna fix all that anyway. So that's gonna be, he's gonna fix that for me. So today we're gonna start it up, hopefully, and doesn't smoke. That's our hope. So
Well,
we can,
I think that we were told that it would smoke, but it shouldn't leak oil. That's
Right.
It was because it was leaking from oil from the turbo at first, so it'll just burn off the rest of the other oil.
yeah, it definitely will
So-
smoke for a little bit, for sure, yeah.
But hopefully it's not like crazy after
Right,
like
and
10
it
or
goes
5
away.
minutes or something like that.
And
Yeah.
I
So
can maybe drive it? No, I don't think I will drive it until tune it, but yeah, I'm excited. Let's get this thing started.
right, finally we think this thing's ready to go.
We
We
think
think.
it's ready.
Well, I still gotta torque the wheels down, but we are gonna leave the filter off just in case we see oil or anything that we can't see coming off the bottom manifold gasket right over there.
Fast house rules. Safety first. You never know when the thing catch on fire. We learned that in hard way, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Me and Mike has each have a fire extinguisher from our cars, so something start, we spraying it right away. So we no melting, no wires, no melting down my garage, nothing. None of my cars. That's it. So we got those. So we're gonna start it up and let's get going. All right, we push the car out as much as can. So if it's gonna smoke a little bit, so I want it to go outside. But will the car starts? You guys ready to find out? Because I'm ready to find out too.
Alright, let's crank this thing.
Oh boy.
I think we got it. Look for leaks. We got anything?
No, I got no leak. Try it. I mean, obviously exhaust leak right now, but I don't see no smoke. Like, remember that couple, probably 10 episodes ago, we started it. Smoke right to my old garage and zero smoke.
Let's give her
Just a win.
let's give it some time to warm up and see what happens. So
Dude,
so far pretty good.
dude, this is big proud of us. Like, this is our thing. I'm no mechanic. Mike is no mechanic. We got this done.
We got it fixed.
Yeah. Nice.
So
next step, we're gonna let it run for a little bit, right? So before, we wanted to test our fan, make sure it comes on, but the turbo was leaking so bad that we couldn't do it. So we're gonna find out if the fan comes on. Once that comes on, we're gonna go to my friend Nick, and then we're gonna fix the exhaust and let's get it tuning so we can drive this thing. Let's do it. What happened?
So I don't know if I showed it on video, but right over here, you come over here. This entire gasket was leaking oil.
Again?
The original problem that we had again.
Oh my god. But this time, truthfully though, it was a lot less, right?
It was a lot less, yeah.
Yeah, because last time it was like smoking like I was drifting or something. It was, right? It was crazy a lot. Yeah. Like you guys saw on the video. But I didn't like that, you know, if you see like getting wet from that, you know, leaking. And you can kind of see it's wet. All those all oil, you know, that's all oil coming out of it. And you know, I talked to my friend. Only thing I can think of it at this point, because it's new, I believe they did a good job. I hope. The drain line is kinked.
You think the drain line's kinked? Yeah.
Or clogged.
Or it's like clogged, or maybe that's the wrong diameter.
I mean, at this point, that's all I can do.
So apparently, Precision told me that it's supposed to be a 5/8 line.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we're running a 5/8 line. He said it's an 8. You said it's an AN10.
Yeah, -10, and 10, I think. So. Well, we are taking it off, right? So make sure it's go straight or whatever. So at this point, what we can do is take it off, clean inside, right? And then measure it while it's outside.
And see if it's the right diameter.
Yeah.
Because they're asking for 5/8, and I believe it's a 5/8 because it's pretty large.
Yeah.
But you know, it's got like the outside fireproof coating on it to like stop it from heat and everything.
It's a nice line, but you know, hopefully we can use it. Hopefully it's just kink, honestly.
Yeah, so we think it's just kink. It might just need to be routed differently.
Yeah, let's find out. All right, so what happened?
Okay, so we had the old line right here.
Yep.
So this old line, if you can tell, it's kinked. Now you may like look at it and be like, okay, that's nothing.
Yeah.
But actually, in the inside the entire line, it's like flattened in multiple spots. It's like it's flat. So I think that's causing our oil pressure issue, causing it to rise in the actual turbo. So we have this.
Really hope that's it, but yeah.
New same diameter 5/8 line.
Yep.
That we're gonna put on, and same fitting. We're probably gonna do the same exact stuff that we did on this.
Yep.
We were thinking of using the 45, but we might just keep it the same because this one was screwed up. And then we're gonna put it back into the car and see if this fixes the issue.
Please. All right, super late again.
Of course, because you know, this is forever to do things here.
Yeah.
So we
custom made
the pipe done. So we're hoping this is cut shorter.
Yep.
On purpose.
Yep.
Because the other one was too long and was causing a kink. Alright, so we just started it, hoping that this doesn't leak. There are going to be like some little oil spots that you kind of see right underneath the turbo right over there, but that's from earlier. But if I see this start bubbling up, then that's an issue, and the problem is something else, and it wasn't just the oil line.
So, it did not fix the problem. It smoked out, went back to 3 months ago, same problem.
We did everything right. They said 5/8 line. They said to have just a straight line to the oil pan, which we do, and it's no kinks, no nothing, and it's still leaking out of the rear of the turbo after a rebuild, which is a full rebuild too, which is crazy.
Oh man, I don't know. I hope we did something wrong that we don't know or something, but we'll come back to that one next time when I talk to them and see. But I don't want to take off the turbo again. But we'll see what they say. But you know, as we do normal, we gotta keep at it, and hopefully one day I can drive soon. But that's it for today's R34 video. Hopefully we can get them on that road. I want to be driving this thing and really enjoy it before completely winter. But if you guys like our content, give me a like, comments on the below, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.